Tap that subscribe button. Be sure to click the bell icon to get notifications for whenever I upload. Now let's get on to the video. Welcome to the ZNBA. If you're here for the first time, check out the playlist, subscribe. It'll hip you up on this crazy league where Dirk has been a Laker his entire career. Dirk's played more years than this. What? What's going on with Dirk's stats? Where are his accomplishments? I don't whatever. That's weird. That's really weird for Dirk. Coming off of a Miami Heat title over the Memphis Grizzlies, Utah not making it back to the finals for the first time in a long time. But, well, Utah may get in on this trade because I found a market inefficiency here in the league of a team that is pretty bad. But they have a superstar still who is probably in the last year of his prime, been in San Antonio his entire career. But I think we're going to move the big dog and kind of blow the Spurs up. Milwaukee, that doesn't really make sense to me because they have Carmelo and Grant Hill. But they would give up Manu. This is an interesting deal. No, I wouldn't let Chicago give up Vince Carter. No. No, I wouldn't let Sacramento give up Steve Nash either. He chose them in free agency. Now, New Jersey giving up Hito and Darius Miles, I'm semi-interested in. This could be the deal here. No, for the Nuggets. I like Chauncey and Jawan in Denver too much. No for this as well. I like Amari and Gilbert in Houston. No. The Heat traded for Garnett at the deadline, and he's kind of young alongside their squad and fits. This I like a little bit. They get young Marion on a similar deal and a first-round pick, lottery protected. This is also intriguing for them. It's similar commitment. Okay. Hito is better money. And Darius Miles as well. Both under 26. It just really depends on... I'm going with this one for him. This is an interesting team now. They do just kind of take some of the Timberwolves lineup. Darren Williams now alongside Glenn Robinson. Get some veteran help with Rasheed Wallace, his former teammate. Those two teaming back up. They had success together. I like that trade. Let's look a little bit over league history before we get into this Simmon. I mentioned the Utah dynasty. I was doing some look at some NBA history, some all-time scores. David Robinson in his last year. Now he's moved on to Phoenix. Play alongside Tim Duncan and Allen Iverson. Speaking of Allen Iverson coming off of his MVP last season. Rookie of the Year Dwight Howard. Six-man Speedy Claxton. Depoy, another Shaq year. Something he's always in the mix for. Most improved player, Boris Diaw. Not a real award. Jamal Anderson, Coach of the Year. Vince Carter last season leading the league in scoring. One of the highest numbers we've seen since Dominique putting up 32. Oh, and 34. Dominique got to 34, the highest we've ever seen. League leading in rebounds, Pau Gasol. Steve Nash leading last year in assists. Artest leading in steals. Camby in blocks. Iverson minutes. All right. Grizzlies Warriors to start. Grizzlies coming off of a finals appearance and lost to the Miami Heat. We're good off this. Nets Raptors. Ben Wallace's Raptors now after many moves, many changes. Going up against a Nets team that could have had Big Dog. I like their lineup. They're fine. Mavericks Bobcats. Devin Harris, Steven Jackson. The leaders in Charlotte going up against the Dallas Mavericks. Kind of just Rip Hamilton, Kenyon Martin, and the guys. Spurs after that trade. Ron Artest, T-Mac. Going up against Rashard Lewis, Antoine Walker. Jameer Nelson and Ricky Davis as well. That's a not a bad Trailblazer squad. Nuggets, Kings. Yeah, no, I got it right. When healthy, both these teams are Western Conference contenders, especially Nocioni now in the starting lineup for Denver. Nick Collison as well. But Yao Ming, Steve Nash duo, one to be reckoned with. Jazz Hawks. Hawks had a few down years, kind of just as kid ages. Not finding him another co-star. Vin Baker's still solid, but not really the running mate. I mean, Kwame Brown has surpassed him in overall. But with that said, Utah also not looking like the superpower they once did. Magic. Pacers. Sean Marion almost moved in a deal, but he is technically alongside Sharif and Eddie Jones, the best players on this team. Alonzo Mourning going up against his old team, now being centered by Kendrick Perkins, best player on the team, Steve Francis and Rodney Rogers. Pistons, Wizards. These are now Peja Stojakovic's Wizards as Shaq is in the twilight of his career. Stephon Marbury got Danny Granger and Christian Laettner on his side to go up against Shaq and Peja. Brevin Knight as well out there. Battle of LA, Dirk versus Jay Williams. So good. Suns, Rockets, David Robinson. This is one we got to hop into for a little bit. Tim Duncan, Gilbert, Amari, Mirasan, David Robinson in his retirement season. Last year, his career.
For a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. And tonight, we'll see the Houston Rockets as they go up against the Phoenix Suns. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. Well, Greg, every new NBA season is characterized by a great deal of optimism around the league. Each team has it.
Yeah, these guys work really hard.
Okay, Josh Childress.
Come into the year with expectations and goals that they've set for themselves. Now, though, it's finally time to.
I would think David Robinson will rob that. Oh, great move from Gilbert. Pass. Rebound by Chaney. Somehow, David Robinson and Tim Duncan still link up.
here is Iverson. Defended by
Oh,
Childress.
yeah, a mismatch. David Robinson
Here's Cheney.
finds Cheney. Mid-range can't go.
Defense practically daring him to take that shot, and it worked out for him.
Stoudemire, right side.
Amare going at Tim. Can't get by. Back to Gilbert.
Here's Serbiak.
Wally Zerbiak, three-pointer to start the Rocket season.
Got the first bucket of the night, a three-pointer for Houston. Wesley against Arenas.
Tim Duncan gets it back out to Iverson. Iverson dancing on Childress. Gets to the middle. Can't get by.
The rebound by Childress.
Missed the lay. We're going to watch like 3 or 4 more possessions maybe
Pass to Murazan.
before I lose my will to live. Gilbert Arenas big dunk.
The defense had no chance getting between Arenas and the rim that time because of his athleticism.
Sun still looking like they're getting going here. Still without a basket in the game. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston.
Wesley getting the screen from Duncan. Oh, okay, Wesley. Up and under, won't go. Duncan, put back, won't go.
Not so much.
Childress on the break.
Good as your last.
Gilbert Arenas 26 and 14. Stoudemire 23. Zerbiak 21. Richardson 14. 25 from Duncan's the only 20-point scorer. That sucks. Bulls, Knicks. I know Dwight's there in New York. Vince Carter, the league's leading scorer. Let's hop in for a few minutes of this. See second-year Dwight Howard.
This is it. Opening day. The regular season.
See the real-life champions
Thrilled to bring you all the live action right here.
coming off of that just happened in real life. Like I said, I think at the start of the video.
We've got the New York Knicks up against the Chicago Bulls. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined
All right, let's
by
get to the
Greg
tip.
Anthony, Clark Kellogg,
Not wasting
and
time
David
with
Aldridge.
Vince.
He's reporting from the sideline. It'll be the
Dwight
Knicks
Howard
with
winning the tip. Tony Parker gonna bring it up.
Now Parker.
Sura
Here's
over to Drew Gooden.
Karolinko up top.
Karolinko.
Clark, I can't believe this day is here once again.
Okay,
Opening
Sura.
day of the NBA
3 ball. Doesn't go. Dwight rebounds it. Passes.
Exciting day of the year.
Okay, good rebound for Pau Gasol there. Vince Carter on the break. Almost stolen by Tony Parker. Mills gets the layup.
Every fan of their respective teams is thinking about, dreaming about potential championship.
So the Chicago Bulls able to put up the first points on the board.
Tony Parker.
Parker, right side. Over Bibby. And the
Ooh,
rejection
blocked by Elton Brand.
Perfect timing on the rejection there. This is the type of defense Brand can play.
Mills.
Karolinko, good defense. Rebound to White.
For New York,
Up to K, AK-47. Hop step. Good lay.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here is Carter.
Vince Carter, I thought he had the rim. Screen from Gasol. Plenty of space.
Dwight Howard pulls it in.
Howard board.
Close to making the defense pay.
Karolinko to Sura.
It's good.
Makes the tough layup.
Sura there playing with some confidence, just outworking everybody on the floor.
Parker against Bibby. Carter down low and sent back by Howard.
Strong D, defending
Love it, the Dwight Howard block. Gets Tony Parker on the break. Drew Gooden a float. Hey, maybe we see the Knicks in the playoffs this year. Gasol with a good catch, getting inside. But Dwight Howard, a top-tier defender in his young career.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far.
I imagine this is a Carter.
Outside.
Yep. Up from Vince, no good. Gooden with the rebound.
This is their first chance to take a look at the Bulls.
And two conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
Screen from Dwight here.
Get on each other's bad side. I mean,
Rolled. Elton Brand, good foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Ooh, misses the first.
The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there.
This is them both. Tony Parker with 32 and 13. Dwight Howard only 16 and 16. 20 and 7 from Sura. 26 from Vince. 17 from Mills. 17 from Gasol. 16 from Bibby. 16 from Brand. 14. Okay. Just more. Slightly. Only 6-point win, but good game. Good game. Kobe versus Manu. Yeah, sure. Kobe, Josh Smith versus Manu.
Welcome everybody to the day we
Carmelo.
The start
Grant Hill.
of the new NBA season on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Milwaukee Bucks going up against the Boston Celtics. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. Now, here is Miller.
Okay, screen from Mashburn.
To the middle. Mashburn, no good.
Defense from Carmelo. Look at Jamal Mashburn.
Melo,
Melo, 3-ball. No good.
Rebounded by Camby.
And even without that 3-ball,
Andre Miller gets it up to Mashburn quick.
more on that last play.
Do think he has a mismatch on this one. Having Jason Williams on him.
Camby.
Yeah, Grant Hill comes with the double. Kobe, mid-range.
Gets a very good look.
I need to change Kobe and LeBron's
Kobe's
shoes.
got the first points on the scoreboard.
That's something I forgot about.
It's Hill on the wing.
Grant Hill, screen from Mutombo, mid-range.
Rebound,
No
Boston.
good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Kobe gets it down to Camby. Good layup.
Assist by Bryant. And that's right, NBA fans. It's a brand new season. Day one is upon us, and we've got some great games for you.
Kevin, one of my
Great defense. Jamal Mashburn.
have waited all summer to see their teams.
Andre Miller on the break.
And you can feel the joy throughout.
Oh, tries to find Camby. Gets it stolen by Grant Hill.
Williams kicks to
Melo, 3-ball.
bangs home
Good.
the trifecta.
Good defense from Josh Smith. Just
Especially when
even with a good closeout on Melo, he can knock that down.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game.
Kobe sizing up Manu Ginobili.
Ginobili against Bryant.
Kind of walking him down.
To Mashburn.
Kicks it out to Mashburn, though.
Taken away by Williams.
Stolen by Jay Will.
4 on 3.
Trying to get it over to Andre Miller. Jay Will brings it back out.
Now here's Ginobili.
Gets it to Manu. Manu gets Josh Smith the pump
Kick
fake.
out to Hill.
Grant Hill mid-range, no
Here's
good.
Mutombo.
Mutombo put back, dunked on Kobe.
And that one is hammered home.
I mean, the one guy you have to box out.
Kobe Bryant, top of the key, ISO on Manu Ginobili.
Now here's
I thought he was going to
Kobe.
mid-range it.
And it's Miller atop the key.
Kobe gives it up. Andre Miller sizing up Jay
There's to
Will.
Mashburn. Just 3 to shoot.
Kobe 3-ball,
For 3.
in and out. Hey, Boston gets it done. 38 from Melo, 23 from Ginobili. No, wait. Grant Hill fouled out in 15 minutes. Yikes. 38 from Mashburn, 28 and 11 from Kobe. Hey, man, between Kobe and Wade, who's the best guard in the league? Melo got to be, one of those young players up there as well. Bron up there as well. Gonna put Kobe in the threes. Ooh, this is one of the banger Kobe models. Let me look at some of the colorway for the Kobe threes. I know none of them will fit this. But let me look at them. Some all whites. He could have wore those on the road. I'll be sure to put Kyrie in his shoes when he gets drafted, even though he didn't have them right when he got drafted. We just put him in all whites on the road. That banger for the Bean, for Kobe Bean. The Boss Dean Bean. My favorite Kobe's coming up next. I love those Kobe 4s. All right, where's Bron? Those guys are ready, man. Jeez. Concussion and sprained left ankle. Hey, Wade and Chris Paul are technically better than LeBron right now. And I mean, I should be able to go with some LeBron colorway. He is on the team he played on wearing these shoes in real life. It kind of fits. Hell yeah. LeBron in his threes. I put Kobe in his threes. All right. I don't think we have, like, ring ceremonies or anything in the game yet. Are the Heat at home? Yeah, they're not. Their first home game is against the Pacers. I'm going to hop into this one just to see if there's a ring ceremony. Oh, it's Heat at Pacers. Their first home game is until November 12th? Yeah, we're not doing that. Okay. Go to the day before the trade deadline, the week before the trade deadline, or the Sunday before, and just kind of coast. Hawks getting the win over the Heat early. Oh no, this Heat team is off to a great start. They may be the new dynasty. Oh, losing to Shaq. Some tough losses. Oh, losses to LeBron. Did the TV win back against LeBron? Lost to Kobe as well. Somebody out east is doing a bit better. Or not a bit better, but a little bit better. The Bulls are the 1 seed out east. 30-9. Kobe not far behind at 25-12. The Magic 25-15. The Knicks 19-19 in that race. Oh, no one wants Clay Anthony. Yeah, this is a bad team. Grizzlies the 1 seed out west. 2 seed Rocket, 3 seed Lakers, 4 seed Nuggets, 4 seed Supersonics, 5 seed Nuggets, Clippers 6, Suns 7, Warriors 8. Didn't see the Warriors up there. That's a shock. The Bobcats an 8-win team, so Charlotte and New Orleans bad. The Wizards are pretty bad. I don't think they'd ever really look to move from Shaq or Peja, but what would moving on from Shaq look like? Shaq still has a high price around the league. You get a lot for Shaq at 33 still. So I can't justify moving him. Or Peja. Peja probably gets similar or more. And yeah, it's really just Sharif and Sasa Vujacic, which that's not a good deal. They're at the 9 seed. They can still fight and get in. I mean, this is a team that's tanking. I think they signed Jason. They traded for Jason Terry. He's outraged. Everyone's upset in Philly except for Andrew Bogut. Can I move Theo Ratliff? Milwaukee wants him for Rafe LaFriends. The Bobcats would give him an 09 first round pick for him? Okay, this is just a deal you do. Okay. A lot of teams like in that middle. Utah just out looking in. Kwame's hurt. They don't really have anything to give up. Oh, Hank Gather's also looking to retire. Utah might, yeah, they just might be in a rebuild soon. They may have maxed out. I'm guessing Yao Ming got hurt. No. Sweetney's hurt. Is that hurting you guys? Is just Yao Ming, Steve Nash, or Joe Johnson's injured? I don't think this team has anything on it. It's just like rip, yeah. You can't do too much about this. The Pacers, Yeah, you can't. Yeah, he's having one of his best seasons. Detroit got anything amenable on it? They got Marbury, and they're 14th. Everyone else on the team's kind of pissed. So why does the Magic want to move Sharif? Why is that the player for the Magic? Something's always wrong with Ben Wallace. Oh, because I'm on the Pistons. I was like, the Pistons? Yeah, the Spurs are bad intentionally, even though they're not that bad. Antoine Walker's been here a minute. He's cooked. What could they get for him? Just sure. Hey, man. The Orlando Magic got to stop sending that offer to everybody. You guys are doing well. Why do you guys want to trade Sharif? They just don't have any untouchables, so that's their like best player. I feel like they think they can offer. And why do the Magic not have? I don't know. Never mind. They keep trying to trade you, my brother. I feel like you played your entire career here. Yeah. They keep trying to move you. And every team in the league would take you. I'm not going to move them. I'm not going to move them. No trades. No trades at the deadline this season. Let's take a look at the award races. Gilbert. Gilbert leading things off, averaging about 30. Steve Francis averaging 33. 24 for Tim Duncan. 18 for Kevin Garnett, getting him up here. 28 for Vince Carter, getting up here. Okay. Rookie of the Year, looking like a Bogut Darren Williams race. Number 1 overall pick. I can't recall. Not up here. Probably see him on the all-rookie team, though, I hope. Unless he's been injured. 6th Man of the Year, Derek Anderson up here. Kevin Martin up here. Sam Cassell. Jalen Rose. Tony Kukoc. Defensive Player of the Year, Ben Wallace. Out in Toronto, Yao Ming. Tim Duncan for consideration. Kevin Garnett. Dwight Howard, all in the race. Most improved, looking like Bano Udrih or Yao Ming, which is, I guess he's just improved with his rebounds and defensively, which is good for him. Charlotte Hornet boost. Charlotte Bobcat boost. He's getting more minutes and opportunity there. Not a real award. Let's go to the Rising Stars, where for the first time in a while, I think we're only going to watch like a minute or two of this. Like, no disrespect. This is not a rookie class I really want to see too much of. I don't remember who the number 1 pick was. I'm so sorry. You take Chris Paul out of a draft class, and it looks terrible. Going up against Dwight, Josh Smith, Luol Deng, Jameer Nelson, Devin Harris.
The rookies now.
All right, rookies do win the tip.
And here's Miles. Outside Williams.
Lou Will locked up.
Pass to Gortat.
Goes over to Gortat.
Here is Miles.
CJ. Gortat.
5 on the shot clock.
Still attacking Josh Smith. Rebound Dwight Howard.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Ooh, Devin Harris with the line to the rim.
Inside, defended by Miles.
Bogut Guarding up on Jameer Nelson.
Miles against Harris. Back to Nelson. And
Jameer Nelson can't finish. Marvin Williams going to bring it up. Is Marvin the number 1 pick? It has to be hurt. Whoever the number 1 pick was. All right, CJ Miles.
To drill the 3.
Now Miles. Outside Williams. Over Nelson.
Will mid-range. No good. Rebound by Luol Deng.
Solid midi game. You expect him to knock that one down.
Jameer Nelson back to Deng. Deng getting a screen from Dwight. Slipping it. Turning the ball over. That's enough basketball for me in this game here. Gortat 28, CJ Miles 22, Kevin Martin 21, Bogut 14-12, Devin Harris 24-13, Josh Smith 22-7, Jameer Nelson 19. You know, good game, fun game. Let's try to find that number 1 pick before I lose my mind. Wasn't okay. Danny Granger was the number 1 pick for the Pistons. Okay. My bad, Danny Granger. You were not hurt. You just not balling enough to get the call. Jesus. We watched the dunk contest last time. It was very disappointing. Nate Robinson wins it. Paul Pierce. Look at the All-Star participants. Out east, Kobe, Vince, Peja, Bron, Carmelo, Steve, Stephon, Kevin Garnett, Pau Gasol, Grant Hill, Elton Brand, Dwyane Wade. No Chris Paul. Gilbert Arenas, Ray Allen, Tim Duncan, Antoine Walker, Glenn Robinson, Steve Nash, Damon Stoudemire, Jermaine O'Neal, Yao Ming, Dirk, Antoine Jameson, Jerry Stackhouse. To wrap it out. Oh, I simmed through the All-Star game. No! The second time I've done that. I'm so sorry. I did want to jump in and see that, but we'll see some of those guys in the playoffs. The Jazz do have a last season game against Milwaukee. See if Utah will finish on a strong foot and get that 8th seed like they did last season. And, I mean, they're on a winning streak now. It's looking that way. Now they're up to the 7 seed. Yeah, the Utah Jazz will be in the playoffs, it's looking like. Okay, hold on. Utah falling out. Oh, Utah out looking in right now. The award race is... Oh, whoa. That guy wasn't up here before. And it looks like he has stolen the MVP from his teammate, Kevin Garnett. Kobe Bryant up here. Tim Duncan up here. LeBron James up in that race. Rookie of the year, no, goddamn, Danny Granger. Shit. It's not in the race at all. Sixth man of the year, Jose Calderon. Jared Wallace in the race. Jalen Rose, Derek Anderson, Stromile Swift. I'll read out the rookies. Bogut, Darren Williams, Francisco Garcia, CJ Miles, Raymond Felton in that race. Fake award. Fake. Most improved player, Luol Deng. Looking like he's got that. I wouldn't let him win this. I would override it and give it to Luau Yao Ming or Bano Udrich. And maybe same with Defensive Player of the Year, second year, Dwight Howard up here. Kevin Garnett, Yao Ming, Ben Wallace, Tim Duncan. No Shaq. Shaq gone from this list. Look at the league leaders. Look at a mock as well. Brandon Roy going number 1. Rudy Gay 2. Millsap. Rondo. Adam Morrison rounding out the top 5 for the Sporting News. 2K has Sergio going 5. Rudy 4. Lowry 3. Rondo 2. Brandon Roy 1. Okay, Brandon Roy, the consensus number 1 pick in all 3 mocks. Rajon Rondo 2 in most of them as well. Should be a fun draft. League leaders. Scoring leader with 33 points per game. Steve Francis giving us buckets. Top 5 scorers in our league at 27 with the lowest in the top 5. Gilbert Arenas. 27 as well for Peja Stojakovic. 28 for Ray Allen. 29 for Jerry Stackhouse. 33 for Steve to lead. Tim Duncan, rebound leader. Garnett, second, 13.3. Ben Wallace, 13.4, third. Yao Ming, 13, fourth. Elton Brand with 12 and fifth. Sharif right behind him with 12 as well. A lot of guys rounding up to 12. Nash leading the league in assists with 11. Parker right behind him with 10.8. 9.8 from Billups. 8.9 from Gilbert Arenas. Yeah, they've got to get him first team NBA or something, man. Being a top 5 scorer, top 5 assist guy. 5th in assists. 4th in assists, 5th in scoring. That's crazy. Darren Williams, 8 assists a game. Or 9 assists, my bad. Chris Paul, 8. Right behind him. Steals per game. Leading the league, Ron Artest. Baron Davis right behind him. Devin Harris. Stephon Marbury. Manu Ginobili rounding out the top 5. Blocks. LeBron up here as well with more steals than blocks. Blocks, Yao Ming with 2.9. Tim Duncan, 2.8. Kenyon Martin with 2.4. Dwight with 2.3. 2.2 from Ben Wallace. 2.2 from Iverson. Sorry, I read out more blocks than anything. 62% lead in the league. Field goal percentage for Dwight. AI being up here is insane. Don't know how many games he played this season. Not that many to only score 1,000 points. He played 46 games this season. Eight threes a game for Peja Stojakovic. Seeing our league change. 7 for Big Dog. Shooting 40%. 49% for Derek Anderson, the highest. He only shot 2 threes a game, though. 49 for Zerbiak. Some very high 3-point. Kobe shot 46% from 3. Super efficient, Kobe Bryant. The league MVP, number 23 for the Miami Heat, Dwyane Wade. 20 points per game, 5 rebounds, 8 assists. This got to be one of the youngest league MVPs as well. 24 years old in his 3rd season. 8 assists, 1.5 steals, 1.6 blocks. 56% from the field, 78 from the free throw, 32 from 3. Bogut, the rookie of the year, giving you 15 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists, half a steal, 2 blocks, 50-40 from the field. Well, 50-40 from the free throw. 50 from the field, 40 from the free throw. Jose Calderon, the sixth man of the year, 8 points per game, 2 rebounds, 8 assists, a steal, 40-59 from the free throw, 42. Tim Duncan, the defensive player of the year. He's won these before. I don't know how many it's been. Yep, 1999, 2001, 2004, and he gets another one here in 06. Also spoiled that he was first team All-NBA. Luol Deng gets the most improved. Great for him, going to 16 points per game, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, a steal, a block. 49 from the field, 83 from the free throw line. Bad free throw percentage. He was second team All-Rookie last year. Went from 13 points per game to 16. It's a gradual jump in all of his stats, but jumping in all your stats is pretty good. Theo Clark of the Miami Heat winning Coach of the Year. Samuel Posey of the Celtics winning Executive of the Year. First team All-NBA goes Miami's Dwyane Wade, the league MVP. Gilbert Arenas, Tim Duncan, Antoine Walker, and Miami's Kevin Garnett. Not scoring his most as he did early in his career, but doing some of his most rebounding. Yes, this is his highest rebound total. Highest assist total. Well, not highest, but around his highs in his assist total. Steals and blocks, consistent. Playing a different role in Miami. Second team All-NBA, Steve Francis, Kobe Bryant, Peja Stojakovic, LeBron James, Pau Gasol. Third team All-NBA, Jermaine O'Neal, Sharif, Abdul-Rahim, Carmelo Anthony, Ray Allen, Jerry Stackhouse. First team All-Defense, Dwyane Wade, Jason Richardson, Tim Duncan, Elton Brand, Ben Wallace. Second team, Yao Ming, LeBron James, Ron Artest, Stephon Marbury, Ray Allen. First team All-Rookie, Andrew Bogut, Darren Williams, Francisco Garcia, C.J. Miles. I thought he said he was triggered. Raymond Felton. Second team All-Rookie. I'm going to say, if the number one pick doesn't make it on the rookie team, Jesus. Marcin Gortat, Marvin Williams, Danny Granger, Hakeem Warwick, Lou Will. These are our NBA playoffs. We've got Vince Carter versus Carmelo. Grant Hill and Elton Brand. Got some Duke matchup. Vince Carter, a North Carolina guy. Zach Randolph now a starter for the Chicago Bulls with the injured Pau Gasol. That's a fun front court. I have not seen Zach Randolph hoops. Kind of want to see Zebo just for a minute or two against Dikembe Mutombo.
The regular season is in the books. The battle for the East begins. Round 1, Game 1. Our game tonight featuring the Chicago Bulls as they go up against
not a very tall front court from Chicago.
Sideline reporter David Aldridge. Now here's Williams. Pass to Anthony.
Oh, blocked by Brand early.
Perfect timing on the rejection there. This is the type of defense Brand can play.
Bibby passes across.
Vince Carter, 3-ball early. Yowzers.
Carter's got the first 3 points tonight for the Bulls.
First of 4, wins it. Okay, Grant Hill goes off, blocked by Elton Brand. Yeah, he's not here to play around. He needs to extend this series so Pau Gasol can return. I do think there's a chance he could play in these playoffs. Then you put Zebo back on the bench, and this Bulls team is deadly. Trying to move Mutombo, gets his own board. Blocked by Mutombo.
And this is Mutombo's calling card.
Jay Will on the break. Grant Hill going at Mills. Gets a screen from Mutombo. Post up. Grant Hill. Gonna shoot the 3. Ties it up. Okay, Grant Hill. Hey, Grant Hill's gonna fight. Him and Carmelo are here for a fight. They've played Chicago before. Yeah, and Milwaukee's gonna steal game one. Like I said, they've played Chicago before. Great game, my God. Felipe Lopez, Vince Carter, Elton Brand, Mike Bibby all balled out. Just wasn't enough. Grant Hill gave him 42. Mutombo 23. LaFrentz 15 and 12. Carmelo with 14. Not a great game for Melo. But Grant Hill held it down. LeBron going up against that Orlando team. Kobe's got Jason Kidd. Dwight Howard against Kevin Garnett in Miami. Yao Ming and Steve Nash versus Denver. I'm seeing. Okay. Dirk versus Duncan. Gilbert and Amari against the reigning Western Conference champions. And I don't hate, but I have not cared about these two teams this entire, my eras. I like Seattle a little bit because they have Lamar Odom. And Paul Pierce is cool, I guess. But, nah, that's crazy. 4 to 6 weeks for Gasol. So they got to win this series, for sure, without him. Braun, Chris Webber, Shane Battier. I kind of want to see Braun and Webber going up against Eddie Jones. Sharif. Sean Marion. That's a tough matchup for Braun as well. You got Sean Marion on him.
Game one. Our game tonight featuring.
You do got Chris Webber as your help, though, to alleviate some pressure. Big Z going up against old Alonzo Mourning. Battier, a good defender, should give Eddie Jones some trouble.
Here's Abdul-Rahim, pocket 6.
Two former league MVPs, I believe, going at it, and Abdur and Weber. Nick Van Axel going to grab it.
Now, here is Weber. Over Abdul-Rahim. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Braun now guarding Alonzo Mourning.
Paxton with it. For the 3. Weber pulls
Rebound, Chris Webber. He can go coast to coast with it.
Pass to LeBron.
There goes LeBron. Someone who can definitely do that.
Back to Weber.
Back to Weber. Back to Van Axel. Screen for Van Axel. Mid-range, knockdown. This is a team that doesn't have to go to LeBron every possession. They got Van Axel. They got Weber. They can create offense outside of LeBron. They can get a screen. They get Battier open for a 3. They got other options. Eddie Jones going at Van Axel. Help coming from Ilgauskas.
Offline with his 3. Weber the pass to Van Axel.
O'Brien post touch.
James in the post. Defended by Jones.
Blocked by Alonzo Mourning.
And that is why shooters fear Mourning. He's got excellent instinct.
Beatty Claxton, great layup to tie the ball game up. Hey, Orlando's not going to lay down. They know the narrative around this LeBron James guy.
The Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far.
Mid-range LeBron, no good. But there's Ilgauskas showing his size in that matchup.
Big man who does a really solid job rebounding the ball.
Pass to Abdul-Rahim.
Marion in the corner.
On the wing, Marion.
Screen on LeBron James. Foul the Marion. I don't want to watch Sean Marion shoot free throws or jumpers. Could be a close game in the fourth we jump back into. Cleveland and LeBron James have a big lead at the moment, and they will maintain it for the rest of this game. LeBron with a near 40-point triple-double. Ilgauskas 22. Van Axel 19. Jalen Rose 14. Yeesh. Dirk's at center to avoid this Tim Duncan work. I'll watch a couple minutes of this as well. See Dirk Duncan, Allen Iverson as well in the playoffs. I think Allen Iverson missed the playoffs last year for Phoenix. Pivotal player for them, obviously. Kind of need him.
It's Davis on the wing.
David Robinson, also believe former Laker for a few minutes. Duncan guarding Nowitzki. Floated over almost in.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the
Wesley.
kind of impact defense they want to see out of him.
Quick foul. Kukoc gonna foul. Wesley getting the Duncan screen.
Wesley with the ball.
Oh, ooh. David Robinson doesn't get the layup nor the putback. Gets the steal though.
Here's Cheney.
Iverson out on the perimeter, gets it over to Wesley, down to Duncan in the post. Guarded by Nowitzki. Good defense.
Good work defensively by Nowitzki. Ball's knocked loose. Wesley the pass to Cheney. Now Wesley. He's guarded by Davis. Nowitzki against Wesley. 6 to shoot. Here's Cheney.
Oh, come on. We're just not getting the ball down low.
Defense for sure, but the offense was worse.
Pass to Kukoc.
Kukoc, deep three.
That one's in. His first
Knocked
shot of
down.
this game.
This is what makes Kukoc dangerous. I mean, he has the stroke to knock it down from anywhere, including beyond the arc.
Iverson dishes to Duncan.
Cheney, mid-range. Oh, tipped by Duncan. Rebound by Nowitzki. All right, let's Allen Iverson does round it out and have a good game. 30 from him, 25 from Cheney. Duncan, not so good. 8-12, neither David Robinson, but they were good on the boards. Dirk Nowitzki gave you 34 and 13. Could be a competitive series. Your reigning Western Conference champions, Damon Stoudemire, Keith Van Horn, going up against Gilbert Arenas and Amari Stoudemire. Houston steals that game 1. Kobe, one of the highest overall players in our league, going up against Jason Kidd, Vin Baker, Darko Milicic. Tony Parker, Andre Karolinko, Dwight Howard versus the reigning NBA champion Miami Heat. Chris Paul, Dwyane Wade, Chris Bosh, Kevin Garnett. Also, your league MVP, Dwyane Wade. I want to see just a minute or two of my Miami Heat. I'm sorry. I'm biased.
Battle for the East begins. Round 1, game 1. And tonight, we've got
Dwight also going up against KG.
Against the Miami Heat here at the American Airlines Arena. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. Now here's Parker. Plays it up off the glass.
And when you give Parker room to work his magic down inside, he knows how to finish with style.
Paul with the 3. It's rebounded by New York.
That was a crazy three-pointer from Chris Paul. New York already with an early lead.
On the wing, Ben Gordon.
Dwight Howard posts up against Bosh. Double spins. Losing the ball.
Howard, the pass to Gordon. On the clock.
Tony Parker.
That's a 2 from Parker.
Deep 2, missed.
Shot, but it's no good.
Ball goes to Wade.
Now to hear from
It finds Beatrice. No good.
David Alden. David.
Thanks, Kevin. I caught up with Miami's head coach.
Beatrice gets it to Gooden. Gooden can't finish. Rebound, Chris Bosh.
I told our guys we need to limit transition
Chris Paul brings it up. Chris Paul screen. Chris Bosh screen for Chris Paul.
We need to slow the game down in order to contain him. They don't want this to turn into a track meet here.
Finding Garnett in the corner.
Thank you, David. The shot's good.
Oh, Chris Paul, 3.
And I love the timing Paul has, both shooting and passing the ball.
Pass to Karolinko.
Karolinko
New York moving the ball around.
over to Ben Gordon in the corner, defended by Wade.
Down low. Here's Gooden.
Drew Gooden off the pick and roll. Good lay.
That's how it's done. Getting down and dirty inside. Good result.
Here's Bosh.
Oh, Chris Bosh, quick bucket from Chris Paul.
Oh, big time slam from the young forward Bosh. Love seeing this man play with that kind of authority.
You can't be lackadaisical for a moment against Chris Paul.
Garnett against Howard.
Here goes the Dwight Howard screen and
Oh,
roll.
here's Parker. He's covered closely.
Garnett gets it in front of it. Dwight Howard post touch.
A jump hook, and that
No
one
good.
goes
Rebound, Chris Bosh.
Miami's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Pass to Beatrice.
Beatrice 3 ball.
Knicks with the rebound.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3 ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Now here's Gooden.
Oh, Tony Parker. Rob. Drew Gooden plays off it well, though. The Miami Heat. Just too many weapons. Wade, 28. Bosh, Wade, 28. Paul, 28. J.R. Smith off the bench with 17. Bosh with 14. Only played 18 minutes. McCarty with 11. Garnett with 11. A super deep team. Glenn Rice on this Heat team not getting enough minutes, they're saying. Been in the league a long time. Former Charlotte Hornet. Sean Livingston getting some minutes off the bench, barely. The high schooler. Just in the background of this Heat roster. Ben Gordon with 25. Tony Parker with 23 and 11. Andre Karolinko with a near triple-double. Near 5 by 5. 3 steals, 5 blocks. Dwight Howard, 19 and 11 in his playoff debut, I believe. Good games all around for the Knicks, just running into the former champs. Yao Ming, Steve Nash versus this Denver unit that's been together for a while, led by Billups, Stackhouse, and O'Neal. Denver gets a game 1. Yeah, man. I can't believe Paul Pierce. Well, Paul Pierce is hurt. Damn. I can't believe Lamar Odom and Paul Pierce got to the 1 seed, though, out west. That is crazy. Good luck. Okay. First elimination game will be Phoenix, LA. Phoenix with a chance to sweep the Los Angeles Lakers. The Lakers looking like they got this one wrapped up, though they won't get that broom. Dirk not getting broomed, giving it 28 on the way. 24 and 12 from Baron Davis as well. Tim Duncan trying to give it a 2020 game. But him and AI did not do it just yet. Oh, I missed the Heat one. That's my bad. The Heat do get their elimination game. And it was a 2-point win. Dwight Howard fought super hard. Karolinko fought. But Bosh, we have Bosh and Wade. Put them home. Not a great. Well, Chris Paul didn't shoot it much. Okay. 3-0. Nash, Yao Ming on the verge of being swept. Yeah, and this not a game they're even in. In Sacramento, just belt to ass. Yao Ming did his best. Steve Nash, not very much. They're 47 from Stackhouse, 32 from O'Neal. I mean, it's the only elimination game. Everything else, take a little sim. Lakers maybe looking to take this to 7. Or Phoenix gets this done in Phoenix. Phoenix gets this done in Phoenix. 32-20 from Duncan. 25-10 from Allen Iverson to get these guys, these Suns, to the next round over the over the Baron Davis triple-double. Dirk 21 as well, just not enough. We get a 2-3 matchup out west. Oh, LeBron's down. Rockets. Okay, Rocket Grizzlies elimination. Hawks Celtics is not elimination yet. Oh, no, it's not. Grizzlies take that series lead over Arena Stoudemire. Warriors Supersonics as well. Oh, Warriors up on the Supersonics. I mean, Paul Pierce is injured, so it makes sense. Jason Kidd and his Hawks, led by Vin Baker, take Game 6 for the series lead, or take Game 5 for the series lead. Kobe, led by Andre Miller, 1-point loss. Few bottom seeds, the series lead out east. Oh, Paul Pierce is back. His Supersonics down 3-1. Can he save them? Oh, hold on now. 1-point game, minute 36 left. Warriors up. Olo Candy injured.
Williamson is screen on Wagner.
Antoine Jameson with the post.
Anderson against Jameson. No good.
Good defense from Anderson. Paul Pierce kicks it up to Torres. Can't finish. Corliss Williamson with the rebound. Over to Larry Hughes.
109 left in the game.
Antoine Jameson, another post. Took. No good.
Seattle has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here.
Oh, Wagner. I thought Dwyane Wagner had that. Do we go to Paul Pierce? We go to Paul Pierce against Stromile Swift. Paul Pierce looking to get inside. He can't. Wagner 3. No good. Swift rebound. Larry Hughes brings it up. Kicks it over to Antoine Jameson. Antoine Jameson, the Haddadi with the dunk. It got tipped by Verjao. Haddadi got it off the tip and dunked it home. Easy dunk for Haddadi. The Warriors may have this series here in Seattle.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, over the last break, I got a chance to hear what the Super
Kirk Heinrich in, over to Paul Pierce.
His message was clear. Let's not beat ourselves. We came in here with a
Over to Lamar Odom. Down to Wagner.
Keep doing what you're doing. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David.
Wagner losing it multiple times. Odom for three. Odom knocks it down.
And after all that time, finally, they've been able to.
I did not think that possession was going to end with a made basket.
And what a finish.
I thought no shot.
And their greatest enemy during that comeback was the clock. They can finally stop worrying about time and start thinking about how to win this thing now.
Larry Hughes gonna go at Kirk Heinrich. Gets it down to Jamison for the win. The easy win and no timeouts. Seattle throws it up. No good. And that's how your series and season ends. An Antoine Jamison layup game winner. Oh my God, you gotta be sick. Anderson Varejao gambled for your season. If he gets the steal, oh no, it wasn't even Andrew, it was Lamar Odom for your season, Paul Pierce. He thought he had the steal, just nowhere near it. Ball went over him. And then, if you're Jamison, you almost want to jump, do a damn windmill, and dunk this ball down. You got so much time left. Man, that's a tough way to be eliminated from the NBA playoffs. The 8th seed Warriors will advance over the 1 seed Seattle Supersonics. Bulls, Bucks, Cavs, Magics. Carmelo, Grant Hill down 3-2 against Vince Carter and Elton Brand. Pau Gasol not back in this series. Won't matter. The Bulls get it done without him and most likely get him back next series. If Vince Carter, Elton Brand, Zach Randolph getting it done, Chris Mims playing due to the injured Gasol, they get it done. LeBron James and Chris Webber down in the first round against Alonzo Mourning and the Miami Heat, in the Orlando Magic. Will they lose and LeBron James have another first round exit? It's looking like a hell yes. Hell yes. Sean Marion and Eddie Jones sending LeBron James home. Grizzlies, Rockets. Grizzlies with the beatdown in this one to advance. So we're looking at 4-8, 2-3 out west. And we're just going to see right now if 7 can advance over 2. Kobe Bryant going up against Jason Kidd and Vin Baker in Atlanta. And it's looking like Kobe has won this game 6. He leads it against Vin Baker and Kidd to force the game 7. He does not want to go silently into the night, but it looks like he will go at home in the night. He doesn't have to make a long trip home. Vin Baker and J Kidd take care of him at home, and he laid an egg. Not a great game from him. He had 12 assists, but just did not score well. So now we're looking at 1-5, 3-7 out east, 4-8, 2-3 out west. Tim Duncan, David Robinson, and Allen Iverson going up against Chauncey, Jerry. Oh, Mike Miller's back, and Jermaine O'Neal. Nocioni was in that starting lineup for Mike Miller, but Mike Miller has returned this series. Denver gets game 1. Chicago, Vince Carter, Jason Kidd going up against each other. Still no Pau Gasol. Looking at 1 to 2 weeks for him. So, getting closer. The Bulls get game 1, even without Gasol. Big win. 26-25 from Brand. 20 from Baker. 20 from Hawk. from Vince Carter. This series is crazy. 4-8 reigning champions of the Western Conference, though. Memphis going up against the Warriors. Memphis takes game one. Antoine Jameson triple-double, showing he's a superstar in this league, balling out in this playoffs. The Heat going up against the Magic, the Florida series. Eddie Jones, Sean Marion, Abdul Rahim going up against Bosh, Garnett, Glenn Rice in the starting lineup, Dwyane Wade, and Chris Paul. Dwyane Wade gets game one. Chris Paul leading the way. Garnett, his co-star. Michael Bridges just coming off the bench. You know, he's a higher overall. Just giving it a different look with Glenn Rice. And Glenn Rice played well as a veteran on this team. Okay, 2-0 lead for Chicago. Denver 1-1. Warriors getting that win by 10. Larry Hughes with 27. Antoine Jameson, another near triple-double. Posey joining them with 20 as well. Orlando winning game 2. Garnett balls out with 40. Bosh with 21. But none of the guards really show up. They're outclassed by young J.R. Smith, as Wade and Paul don't score 10. Raheem, 33, 20 boards. Eddie Jones, 29. Great game for the Magic. The Magic win game 3. Sean Marion with a 30-point game. Chris Paul, none of the Miami Heat cracked 20 points. And we got some elimination games. We got Nuggets up 3-0 against Allen Iverson and Tim Duncan. Will David Robinson end his career being swept by Denver? That's how we're going out. .54 from Allen Iverson, 27-17 from Duncan, 15 from David Robinson, as they do fight to not be swept on their way out. Chicago Bulls up 3-0, even without their star center, Pau Gasol. Oh no, Pau Gasol's back. My apologies. Pau's back. The Bulls are at full power. This is a tough team to beat, understandably, for the Atlanta Hawks. See if they can avoid the sweep. The Bulls pull away. Get close in the end. 30 points from Mobley. 22 from Baker. Jason Kidd fouled out in 12 minutes. That is a awful performance from him. 31 from Brand. 21 from Gasol. It's not good. The Heat, the reigning champs, down 2-1. The reigning Western Conference champs down 2-1. Heat tie up their series. Grizzly tie up their series. Oh, hold on. The Suns putting belt to ass in Denver. 47 from Duncan, 22 from Allen Iverson, 13 from David Robinson. Make the series 3-2. Triple-double from Antoine Jameson. Again, he is fighting to show he is a superstar in this league. Orlando, Miami, 2-2 series. Orlando takes a 3-2 lead. 4-point win over the Miami Heat. 3-2 Denver lead. Denver has lost the last 2 elimination games. still have another chance to send David Robinson off to Patcher. And it's looking like it's this game. They do. They get the 14-point win in Phoenix. Tim Duncan did all he could with 26 and 23. David Robinson did fight. He put up 16 in this final game. But Denver just had too much to overcome. They will be the first team to seal their trip to the Western Conference Finals. Warriors up 3-2 on the 4 seed. The reigning Western Conference champions. We'll go into Game 7. Will we have a Game 7 in the Eastern semis for the reigning Eastern Conference champions and NBA champion, Miami Heat? The close game. Oh, no, the Heat are pulling away. The Heat do pull away. Big blowout here. 30 from Chris Paul, 25 from Garnett, 24 from Wade. So we will get a Game 7. Memphis up early in this Game 7. 14-point lead in the fourth quarter. It's extended. Stoudemire had 43 and 10 to send Antoine Jamison home. We get 2-4 out west. What would we have in Game 7 here in Miami? The Heat with the first big punch, take a big lead against the Magic, and I don't know if they'll be looking back. The 14-point game, 15-point game, 13-point game. The Miami Heat do come back in this series. Abdur Rahim with 48 in the elimination game. Marion joining him with 30. The two teammates combining for 70 points, 78, almost 80, and not getting it done because Wade had 25, Bosh had 24 and 12, or Bosh had 24, Paul had 24 and 12, Garnett with 14 and 11 assists. Just an all-around matchup from the Miami Heat to make the Eastern Conference Finals 1-3, Western Conference Finals 2-4. Chicago, Miami, Denver, Memphis. This is, even tough matchups. Wade, Carter is kind of a wash. Carter's more experienced. Wade coming off his first MVP, though. Bibby, Paul. Bibby's bigger. Paul higher rated. Pietrus Mills is kind of out there. Defender against defender. Brand more experienced, bigger body, Bosh taller, lankier. Pau Gasol more finesse, bigger weight as well. KG more savvy, the big man in this league. The Heat get Game 1. We might hop into the beginning of an elimination game and then sim from there. Garnett with a near triple-double in Game 1 for a 13-point win. Carter with 35. These two teams are just two very deep teams led by their elite point guard. Point guard center duo as well with a strong wing in Mike Miller or Jerry Stackhouse really, and Keith Van Horn. But, Denver's just kind of a step above, but Memphis did win the West last year. And they have won Game 1. So, won Game 1 by 1 point. Shout out to Rasul Butler, former member of the Miami Heat with a 23-point game, getting it done for those guys, and Chris Carr. A lot of just play by committee. It could be anyone's night, guys, on the Memphis Grizzlies. Chicago goes down 2-0. KG, 32 and 13 against the Bulls. 20 from Wade. 31 from Gasol. 1-1. Denver gets it. 5-point win. 30 from Stackhouse. 27 and 10 from Van Horn. Chicago wins the first game in Chicago by 1. 36 and 11 from Elton Brand. A 43-point fourth quarter from Miami Heat. My God. Gasol with a triple-double. Paul with 27 and 10. Wade with 23 and 16. Denver winning the first game in Memphis. 24 from Chris Kaman, 20 from Keith Van Horn, 10-11 from Stoudemire, 35-7. So, ooh, Stackhouse. Tied up series. Chicago wins both the games in Chicago handily. Memphis getting their game in Memphis, making the series 2-2. 39-10 from Chris Kaman. Stackhouse 33-10. We'll hop into the beginning of this game 5 instead of hopping in an elimination game for both teams. We'll do like 3 minutes of both of these games.
And here comes the all-important game 5. 2K Sports presents the NBA playoffs. Our game tonight featuring the Miami Heat as they go up.
And he presents the conference finals.
Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. You look at Miami. Greg looking to assume command of this series. It's appeared to be pretty evenly matched, though, thus far.
But they're the higher seed, and this is when that comes into play. In essence, a 3-game series now with 2 of those.
Glenn Rice back in the starting lineup. Lob missed to Garnett.
Garnett, the screen.
Chris Paul for 3, no good.
And he's 0 of 1 from the field.
Oh, Mills, screen, navigated, Buck, nope.
I wouldn't count on him missing the mid-range shot again. That's a good look for him.
Rice passes
Oh,
Garnett.
good layup, KG. Tough possession from the Miami Heat. Glenn Rice so willing to move the ball.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I spoke with the Heat.
Wade guarding Carter.
Talked about Vince Carter and how difficult
3 ball, Vince Carter, good.
He said he's one of the toughest guys to guard in the league. His combination of athleticism and scoring is incredible. I told our guys we must force him into taking difficult, contested shots.
Oh, fade away from Wade, no good.
Guys, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. Now, here is Biddy after Dwyane Wade's miss.
Screen from Carter. What a screen by Elton Brand. Vince Carter to the rim.
And you know Carter is taking off on the drive. When he has a head of steam like that, he's looking to tear off the rim.
Now here's Paul.
Great screen from Bosh. 3-pointer no good from Paul.
Now here's Mills. Tight defense on him.
Oh, Vince Carter wide open mid-range. Another knockdown.
Again, Chicago.
I think he has all 7 points.
On Carter all the time before the catch.
And Miami calls their.
Yeah, Miami needs a timeout to calm down Vince Carter. Let's see how that works out for him. Back and forth game for Miami. Was going to maybe be a game we could hop into. Chicago kind of pulling away. Please put the timeout thing down.
Garnett with the screen.
Garnett screen. Oh, Chris Paul attacking the defense. Out to Bosh. Now out to Glenn Rice. Back out to Glenn Rice. Back out to Chris Paul. Wide open for 3. Chris Paul for the lead.
It's in his DNA for sure.
Wade defending Carter. Top of the screen. Bosh on Brand. Elton Brand screen from Gasol. Bosh blocked by Garnett. Pass up to Wade. Chris Paul down in the corner. Spin move. Can't get him up. Can't get it. I believe that's Cassell up. Garnett mid-range. Can't get his hook to go. 50 seconds left. He's 2 of 7 from the floor. Oh, Garnett guarding Carter out on the perimeter. Tough matchup for him. Mills being guarded by Rice. Carter again going at Garnett. Elton Brand. Cassell 3 over Paul. No good. Paul brings it up with a slight lead. 4-point difference. Shot clock. Glenn Gach. He turns it over to Vince Carter. Vince Carter on the break. Shoots it over Bosh. No good. Fouls Garnett. Oh my God. Okay. Garnett, not a great game from the floor, but he has a chance to seal it with these free throws. 2-point lead with the first free throw. Can Garnett give him a 3-point lead?
So
He hits the second to give him a 3-point lead.
That's a big
The Bulls, 13 seconds left now, need a 3 to tie.
Call timeout. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
And if you can
Clutch three-pointer from Chris Paul. Give the Heat the lead. Then they were playing from ahead. We saw the switch where Vince Carter was being guarded by Kevin Garnett, showing why he's one of the best defensive players in our league.
Here's Cassell.
Great screen from Brand.
Hit the three.
Cassell can't hit it. More KG free throws.
Well, that looked to me
Knocks
guys
down the
like a
first
heat
one
set.
to give him 9
Maybe
points.
step out of
4-point
the
lead.
And he hit
10
both free
points.
throws here. So now it's a
5-point
5-point
lead.
game.
You've got to figure those are the free throws.
The
that
Bulls,
officially put this game out
with a
of reach.
3, can make it a one-possession game again. Need a quick bucket here, though, with 6.6 left.
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60
Vince Carter in the corner. He's going at Wade. Not a smart decision. Yeah, and he won't even get a shot off.
And so it's Miami winning this one. This was a pivotal game in the
This was a
series so
pivotal game 5, as they always love to say it. 27 from Paul, 7 assists. Glenn Rice started in and out of the starting lineup. He shot it the next most times after Paul. Ooh, 1 for 10 from McCarty. Jesus. Yeah, no, 18 shot attempts, though. Second most on the team for Glenn Rice, 17. Bosh with 17. Wade 15, Garnett 11. Just the superstars not having great days, but the Heat still get the win. Elton Brand with 35, 14. Vince Carter with 21. They fought very, very hard for this game. And we got another series over here. I'm going to walk away, get some water for this one at the start. See what we got cooking in Memphis and Denver. Game 5 with Memphis at home, I believe. Or no, Denver at home.
eyes set on Game 5. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. Moments away, it'll be the Denver Nuggets going up against the Memphis Grizzlies. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. And Memphis starts out with the ball. Here's Stoudemire. Pass to Van Horn. Wells with it. Shot clock at 6. Here's Stoudemire. Sinks the three-pointer.
Man, I like watching Stoudemire stroke it from behind the arc. Has a nice touch on these deep shots.
Stoudemire against Phillips. It's Collison top of the key. Here's Stackhouse. And it's Kaman with the rebound.
Got a decent look at it, but sometimes the shot just doesn't go down.
After seeing Stoudemire shoot that 3, I'm understanding how the how Memphis has been cooking in out west. They have a dynamic guard and a very good young center. I'm still in and out, though. I'll be right back again. It's going to be a good series.
Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. They shoot again. And O'Neal lays it in.
And this is where O'Neal goes to work. The closer he's to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes.
Here's Stoudemire. A three-pointer, no good.
I think everybody in the building expected him to make that collective shot.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Stackhouse, good.
Stackhouse locked in, loaded on the catch. Almost automatic.
Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Pass to Phillips over Stoudemire. Grizzlies with the rebound. They won their last game. That was Thursday night.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
Stackhouse with it. Guarded by Stoudemire. Collison, no good.
A good scorer around the rim. He is met there by an irresistible force.
Keenan sets a screen for Stoudemire. Buries it from three-point range. Stoudemire's got 6.
Making it rain a little from outside.
Phillips against Stoudemire. Double team on Phillips. Pass to Stackhouse. Wells with the steal. And Stoudemire in the corner. Three-pointer. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The Nuggets trail by 5.
Hey man, Damon Stoudemire's on fire.
And the jam by Jermaine O'Neal.
Jermaine O'Neal's on fire.
What a nasty finish that was.
Like his second inside finish.
Playing with a little attitude right now.
Came in a screen on Phillips.
Good screen, Chris Kaman.
Up top to the left side wing.
Keith Van Horn.
The pass to Thomas.
Back to Stoudemire.
And
Ooh, Billups with the defense. Stackhouse.
Stackhouse outside. And
Down to Jermaine O'Neal.
here's O'Neal.
Oh no, he is working. Give more minutes to Tyler Ugle, less to Juwan Howard. Three-point lead for Denver late in the Western Conference Finals. 2-2 series. Denver looking to take the series lead.
There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter.
Oh, Keith Van Horn wide open 3-ball.
Shot misses.
Doesn't hit it.
I thought that was going to drop. It looked good.
Stackhouse. He's got the rim. And one over Kaman.
Stackhouse, he doesn't mind stepping up and knocking these big shots down.
Getting MVP chance.
Big point on
Puts Denver up 6.
Showing us now. Look at that killer instinct.
Stoudemire gonna have to get a big bucket here.
1:15 left to play in the final quarter.
Stoudemire spin. Okay.
Stoudemire against Phillips. Now Thomas. Just 5 to shoot.
Keith Van Horn 3-ball no good.
I didn't care
A Denver
if he
score
gets
here
some
might
less
do
that
it.
time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time.
3-ball Chauncey Billups no.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, I love
Stoudemire. Ooh, thought he had the space.
using his elbows. I mean, he's doing whatever it takes.
I think we're a draft or 2 away from some interesting drafts.
Well, he's a really good shooter. Got a good look from medium.
I don't know. Ooh.
Go back to that.
Denver gonna look to waste some clock. Memphis
Team on Phillips.
doubling. No Sione.
Thomas against Stackhouse.
No Sione.
Side O'Neal.
That's who they wanted. They want the ball in Jermaine O'Neal's hand for 3. For 3. Oh, Dow thought that was a 3-ball. But either way, this long 2 from Jermaine O'Neal, almost a 3. His teammates do not like this shot at all. Only Mike Miller claps when it goes up. The rest of them were like, Mike Miller is like, I believe no, good shot, good shot. As soon as it goes in, though, Ty Lue's like, oh, man, let's go. Yeah, no, they fake over here, bro. They faked it. They did not believe in your ass. I saw that. Fake love, bro. Denver goes up 3-2, as does Miami. All right, in Chicago. Chicago takes an early lead. Oh, Miami fighting back. 3-minute mark. 4-point Chicago lead. Minute 16 left. I would play as the Heat. I would. I won't do it, though. Heat down 4. Different faces in for the Heat. Oh, Bosh. Quick dunk by Bosh.
Shouldering the load, Bosh looks at a tough situation and
Oh, great screen by Brand. Foul by Chris Paul. Gonna put Bibby at the line. Bibby gonna knock that down to get his 6th point. He not having a great night. Makes the 2nd as well to keep his team up 6. There's Wade in, Pieterson.
Boy, those were big free throws right there. It's exactly how you want to close out a game.
Bosh down low against Brand. Can't finish. And that'll probably do it. I'll watch it out, though. We're going to get Game 7 in Miami. Brand out to the 3-point line. Doubled. Paul with the steal. Up to Dwyane Wade. Out to Pietrus for 3. Put back by Bosh. Foul by Chris Paul. Bibby, first free throw. Good. Puts him up 5. My bad. Misses the 2nd. Over to Wade in the corner. He needed to shoot that 3. Over to Paul. Paul, shoot it. Down low to Garnett. Garnett gets an open lay. 3-point game. Gonna foul Vince Carter. Oh, that fouls Dwyane Wade out of the game. Carter hits the 1st. And he'll hit the 2nd, too. Vince Carter, a clutch free throw shooter. Zach Randolph injured for the Bulls, I'm seeing. That hurts them. That hurts their depth. Hopefully he can return for a Game 7. Heat down 5.
Here's Smith.
Smith open. Oh, Smith, you shoot that. You shoot that, J.R. Smith. You shoot that every time. Open, corner, not even in the for 3, but corner regardless. 1 Game 7 out east. Did Denver force a game? Well, do Denver allow a Game 7? Or do they go to Memphis and handle their business? And so far, no. Yeah, so business was handled in Memphis. Jermaine O'Neal, Chauncey Billups punched their way to the NBA Finals. The Miami Heat face a Game 7 to return to the NBA Finals against Vince Carter and Elton Brand. They did it. They keep the Bulls away from 100 points just barely. Chris Paul leads the way with 33. 18 from Wade, 18 from Garnett, 16 and 13 from Bosh, 16 from J.R. Smith. In 16 minutes. Great for J.R. Smith. My 1 seed Miami Heat returned to the NBA Finals to meet the Denver Nuggets. Chauncey Billups, Jerry Stackhouse, Andre Nocioni, Jermaine O'Neal going up against KG, Dwyane Wade, Miami legend, Chris Bosh, Chris Paul. It's a tough matchup for Denver and Miami. Oh my, huge win, Game 1. Everyone balled out. Chris Paul led the way with 36-15, 30 from Wade, 28 from Bosh. I didn't look at Denver. Jerry Stackhouse and Jermaine O'Neal just didn't have enough help. 5-point win this time in Game 2. Garnett leads the charge alongside Paul. Wade doesn't break 20 with J.R. Smith playing 22 minutes, having a great game. I would love to see J.R. Smith and Sean Livingston get more minutes. Glenn Rice getting no minutes in this series after playing a lot last series. Denver goes deeper probably due to foul trouble. Nocioni fouled out, and Billups fouled out. But Stackhouse hooped. Jermaine O'Neal balled out of control. I mean, he's just bigger, I imagine, than KG, so he's kind of just working him, I imagine. But KG balled. Sorry. Game 3, Denver's chance to get a win in Denver. Oh, and the Heat win Game 3. Jermaine O'Neal has 28 and 11, but no one joins him in the 20-point party. Same with Chris Paul, but he just has 27. It was a rock fight for both teams, it seems, but Miami has more 10-point scorers, with KG being the lowest 10-point scorer with exactly 10 and 14. Okay. In Denver, Game 4, will Denver avoid the sweep? It was close, my bad, but then it got unclose very quickly. Denver does avoid the sweep. They do win in Denver. Series now back in Miami, 3-1. Miami has a chance to close it out in Miami to go back-to-back. Denver looking to make this series interesting. Win one in Miami. Okay, hold on. Close game. Oh, it was close. Heat kind of pulled away. Yeah, the Miami Heat pulled away, led by Bosh, Wade, Glenn Rice as well. Excuse me, older player as well. Getting a title on his way out. That's crazy. Good for Glenn Rice. Chris Paul with a great series. Yeah, he was awarded the Finals MVP. 23 points, 3 rebounds, 10 assists, a steal. 56% from the field, 93 from the free throw line, 38 from 3. David Robinson retiring. I'm sad he couldn't get there. I'm upset. Tim Duncan and Allen Iverson kind of let him down. 4-time champion, 5-time MVP, 4-time Finals MVP, 13-time All-Star, 6-time first-team All-NBA, 5-time second-team. We'll see his full accomplishments when he makes the Hall of Fame. Sean Kemp retires, former Miami Heat. Shame to see him go, but he helped build this dynasty in Miami as a trade asset and a long-time legend. Hopefully his 40 is retired from Miami. Glenn Rice retires on his way out. He steals a ring. No meaningful things here. Just kind of 4-time All-Star, first team. Second team All-Rookie. Good scorer. Hank Gathers, 2-time MVP, 3-time Finals MVP. The traitor in a lot of ways. Tragic real-life story, so I don't want to be too mean about a guy I don't really know too much about besides the tragedy. 4-time champion in this league, 11-time All-Star, one of our best. You could maybe in that GOAT discussion as well with Kareem and Bill Russell as the real-life players. Kareem did play a little bit, but Kareem, Magic, Dominique, I think, would be in there if you don't care about rings and stuff like that. Dominique was the scorer, and he was getting to it every year. Ray Allen is in that discussion. David Robinson, definitely in that discussion, as you saw with his accomplishments and Finals MVPs. But no, yeah, Hank got to be in that discussion as well, I imagine. But tremendous career. Derek Coleman, former champion. I thought, no, thinking of Terry Cummings. Yeah, I think he played with Cleveland back in the day, though. And Cleveland had a good run. No, he was in Portland forever, Derek Coleman, if I'm recalling. Yeah, he spent a lot of years in Portland, Trap, in that 90s. Good career for Derek Coleman. Dikembe Mutombo, part of that Heat dynasty as well, picked in the early 90s. Eventual trade piece as well for the assets, for the legacy. Great career. Christian Laettner as well. Alonzo as well. Sean Bradley. You imagine Shaq soon. These are a lot of his draft classmates. Yeah, did Alonzo go number 1 over Shaq? No, he went 3rd. Shaq did go number 1. Some things were right in this league. Staff retirements, to see some people who aren't real retire. Only 2 make the Hall of Fame. Both averaging, well, you got to round up, in my opinion. I round up. Robinson getting 22, Hank Gathers getting 21, 12 rebounds a game for David Robinson, 11 for Hank Gathers, 4 assists, 4 for each. Number one overall pick, 87, 8, and 90. Stealing a half a game pretty much for both. 2 blocks for David Robinson, 1 for Hank. 5-time MVP, 2-time MVP, 13-time 11. 3-time Defensive Player of the Year. 4-time champion, 4-time Finals MVP, 5-time champion, 3-time Finals MVP. 6-time All-NBA First Team, 4-time All-NBA First Team, 5-time Second Team, 1 Second Team, 2 Third Teams, no Third Teams, 4 First Defensive Teams, 1 First Defensive Teams, 5 Second Teams, 4 Second Teams. Both won Rookie of the Year. Obviously, first team all rookie in that case. Great for those guys. Sean Kemp 40 is retired. 41 is retired as well in New Orleans for the Hornets. 44 retired in Utah and Minnesota for Hank Gathers with his 2 stints in Minnesota. I'm trying to understand it, because why did they say 90 to 2005 and then 98 to 2006 and then 95? Okay, so 95 to 98 and then 98 to 2006 and then whatever. I don't understand it. Hank Gathers. Indiana Pacers for Alonzo Mourning, his 45 retired. And 50 for Chicago retired. David Robinson and all those rings. Yeah, that's cool. All this is cool. Yeah, all this is cool. Let's get to this draft lottery. Okay, the Jazz at 14. They've never landed the number 1 overall pick. Clippers at 13. Trailblazers 12 and 11. 10. The Wizards. Mavericks at 9. Picked Marvin Williams 5 last year. Cleveland at 8 with the Philly pick. Pacers 7. Timberwolves 6. I think everything going to form so far, as they say as well. Knicks at 5. They jump. The Spurs at 4. Spurs back-to-back picks. Bobcats at 4. I think it's their 3rd straight number 4 pick. Raptors back-to-back years in the lottery, getting the 3rd pick. I don't know what pick they got last year. Spurs do not get number 2. The Knicks get number 2 via Detroit. And the New Orleans Hornets get their 2nd ever number 1 overall pick. What? We did that already, right? Yeah, New Orleans Hornets. That's the same, right? They didn't change, did it? They didn't change, did it? Right? Okay. Who knows? Yeah, the Hornets got the 3rd pick. Or Bobcats got the 4th pick. Again, like the 3rd year in a row. Alright, it's NBA draft time. We do the offseason in these videos as well now. So we got the 05-06 offseason here. 06 draft, number 1 pick. New Orleans Hornets on the clock. They got to select Brandon Roy out of Washington, number 1. Number 2 to the Knicks, Rajon Rondo. Kyle Lowry will go number 3 to the Toronto Raptors. Tyrus Thomas. I can't stop some of this stuff. Tyrus Thomas goes to the Bobcats, number 4. Paul Millsap to the Spurs. Rudy Gay to the Timberwolves. Okay. Shannon Brown to the Pacers. I don't know if this is the best available, but LeBron will be joined by somebody who tortured him in real life, so JJ Barea is a Cleveland Cavalier. Daniel Gibson, they could have picked Boobie. They could have went with reality. Boobie Gibson. Lacer. Wizard. Adam Morrison, a Trailblazer at 11. Then Leon Poe as well. J.J. Redick. They could have picked J.J. Redick. They could have got LeBron as coach. J.J. Redick going to be a Clipper early in his career. Thabo Sefolosha, a Jazz. Ronnie Brewer going to Sacramento. Jordan Farmar. Lou Almondson. Sheldon Williams. P.J. Tucker. Sergio Rodriguez, Patrick O'Brien, Steve Novak, C.J. Watson, okay, Craig Smith, Pooh Jeter from Portland. Picking back-to-back guards, okay, Ronaldo Barkman, Ryan Hollins to the Supersonics, Sean Williams, Rodney Carey. Chris Copeland, last pick of the first round. I don't love this pick, but it's not technically bad on paper. Good pick, on good paper for Portland. Getting the highest overall player, tied with Brandon Roy in the draft. Oh, good for the Hornets getting Pop's second round. Only second round pick worthy of signing. Hopefully people don't sign their second round picks. I might go around the league and make sure they don't. Except for Pops. Good for Portland though. Taking that risk on Adam Morrison. Yeah, no one is signing their second round picks. Shout out to Shannon Brown going to Indiana. Did he go to Indiana? No, he went to Michigan State. My bad. Respect your body. Listen, if they're worthwhile second round picks, I'd let you take them. There was one good second round pick, and he's the only one getting signed. Okay, I think we did it. Okay, this is not my business. Team and player options. Yeah, bunch of team options for the Heat as they got a bunch of young dogs. TJ Ford is young as well. They got to get TJ Ford out of here, in my opinion. I might trade TJ Ford. Okay, they're going to decline this Sebastian Telfair offer. I mean, again, imagine declining the LeBron James offer. You're like, nah, I don't think he's got it. That LeBron James kid. Highest, like, option declined. McGrady accepted his. Rashad Lewis declined his with a dislocated patella. Sebastian Telfair had his declined, and Lou Ridenour. A lot of point guards. Okay, so there's not much want for a point guard. So if I trade TJ Ford for Miami, he doesn't have much value. People seem pretty set and happy at point guard. And you can't do trades right now anyway. Qualifying offers. Just peeking around the league. Smush Parker ended up being Kobe's teammate again in real life. I'm sure he was super happy about that. Matt Barnes not getting one from Toronto. Okay, some players it should be an interesting free agency. Yao Ming, technically a free agent, but he got a qualifying offer, obviously, and they'll match whatever on Yao Ming. I imagine that's a philosophy. Any other philosophy would be insane. Yeah, no, I wouldn't let Miami get a first round pick for are you serious? Why would the Hornets do this? Who are their point? They don't have a guard on the roster, but they have to have qualifying offers out. Okay, no, they don't have a guard. But there are tons of guard. No, there aren't really. Okay, so no, there is a guard market, and listen, I will soften this deal up a little bit because that is insane. Like, okay, Grant Hill would also be crazy to me. What? Who do they think TJ Ford is? Marvin Williams could be a good young player for the Heat. Sure. If that's what they put on the table, I'll take it. Alright. Hit that progression. Alright, let's go back. Let's see this 06 free agency. Who got the big money? Yao Ming got 57. That's not that crazy. We Scola 47 or 41. 57 to Amari. 45 to Vin Baker. Jay Williams 58. That's the biggest I've seen. Drew Gooden, Garon Butler, Carlos Boozer. Okay, Nene got a nice deal. Chris Webber going to Toronto. He leaves LeBron. It'll be him, Corey Maggette, Raymond Felton, Ben Wallace in Toronto. Kyle Lowry. I mean, good luck to these guys. Antoine Jameson leaves. Grant Hill is coming off the bench. Wow, 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 wow. This is a roster. They desperately need a big man. They don't have a center. Keith Van Horn to Miami. Wade. Oh man, they're showing their upgraded overalls already. Wade, Paul, Van Horn, Bosh, Garnett at center. J.R. Smith and Pietrus off the bench. Oh, James Jones also has joined the Miami Heat. You know what? I can think of a deal. There's a deal I'm thinking of. James Jones to Miami, Chris Carr. Yeah, there's a deal I can think of. We're gonna manufacture something. There's no loyalty in this NBA. David Robinson was traded and he was the GOAT. He won so many titles in Chicago. They just wanted to trade him because they wanted him to have a chance to win. We're gonna do, I think, the first 3-team deal in the history of the Zay NBA. I don't think Shaq would want to go to where I'm gonna send Dirk. This team needs to pick, or they need to trade the young assets. They just brought in Jameson. Okay, it's invalid for the Wizards because what? Well, he would be no, he's gonna go be. Shaq's going to the Lakers. Dirk goes to the Bucks. Dirk goes to the Bucks alongside Grant Hill and Carmelo and Antoine Jameson. He's gonna go play center. Shaq is gonna go play center for the Lakers. And Manu Ginobili goes to DC along with a pick or two for Shaq. Dirk is the best player in this trade. So the first 3-team trade in NBA history, in this NBA history. We send Shaq to the Lakers to play alongside Baron Davis, who will now be the best player on the team for the first time. I'm not putting Shaq at 45. I won't do that to you, Diesel. Shaq on the back end of his career here in LA. Getting a chance This also, in my opinion, gives the Bucks 3 scoring options. And they can play Grant Hill at the 2, Carmelo at the 3, Dirk at the 4 or 5, Dirk at the 5, and then Jameson at the 4. I might even make Dirk a 5. Similar to what I did to KG. Just to help Bosh, I made him a 5. I don't really care about Jason Terry being upset in Philly. I'm sorry. He's not a big enough piece. Yeah, LeBron James is LeBron Jamesing. Vince Carter is still rising. Good for him. His Bulls went on a run. Dwyane Wade, technically the best player in the league, despite not getting that MVP. Chris Paul got to be in that conversation as well. Kobe Bryant, someone who's not had the playoff success, but maybe this year did kind of the version of Dominique, where I also won't trade him. I would try to trade somebody to his team. I may trade Marcus Camby, depending on if he's going up or down. The Cavaliers progressing alongside LeBron. They just drafted a bunch of young guards to play behind Nick Van Exel. They get Walter McCarthy from the Heat. I don't think the Heat will really miss him too much, even though he had good games for them. It can be on the way down, and he's displeased. He's no longer happy. Okay, hold on. I also need to do this way. I could facilitate something for Marcus Camby. If it's not, suitable for him here. Centers were moving. Oh, he has a no trade clause currently in his contract. Is that what I'm seeing? They gave him a no trade clause. Yes. So Marcus Camby can decline some of these deals. I don't know if I like this. And sending Mashburn? No way. Sending Camby to LA for Dirk, who they just traded for. Not to Dirk, to LA. To Milwaukee. Huh. I actually like this more. Yeah. And Marcus Camby does not use his no trade clause, so I can also go to this Celtics roster, and Dirk can continue to be a power forward if he would like in his career. Next to Kobe Bryant. A trade is made. Make things a little different here. They will be a bit weaker at center and helped a division foe, conference foe in Milwaukee, but Milwaukee saying, hey, we're not too attached to this Dirk guy. Can be a superstar here, sure. A bit uneasy, but, his morale went up for being traded for, and it could go up and up. Being technically the second best player on this team. And he has someone similar in age on his team as well with Grant Hill versus, being around the young Kobe Bryant. Back to player progression. Okay, I moved a displeased player. I think I get some credit for that. Also, Shaq got traded this offseason. Kobe getting some help. Alongside Mashburn. Josh Smith also progressing. Yeah, Dirk could play some center, and Josh Smith could play power forward next to him, when lineups like that and stuff like that. They'll experiment, and it should be fun. Clippers. Nothing I can really. No one's upset here that I can like. I'm sorry, Tony Battie, and Al Harrington are a bit upset. Like I can't do anything. Uh, Jason Kidd, I would let him walk. I kind of want him. I mean, he's just seen his core in Atlanta, so maybe. But he's really willing to work on a contract extension, so I'll see what they're talking about near maybe the trade deadline. They did draft a point guard. They drafted Nate Robinson to kind of learn the ropes behind him. Darko Milicic not progressing. That's a shame. Shame for Darko. His draft classmates are doing pretty well. Utah. Maybe for them, and no one's happy here. You try to move Kwame, and if no one's super interested, you think about what the Ray Allen package looks like. I don't think Steven Jackson helps that much alongside Ray Allen. Damon Stoudemire does, though, but I'm not letting Memphis trade him for Kwame Brown while they have Chris Kaman. Ben Wallace. It would give Utah a defensive anchor. I like it. Don't ever say I didn't do anything for the Utah dynasty. They get a bit smaller losing Kwame, and they traded a first-round pick. But they did sign Chris Mim in free agency. And they're looking to play more defense, I'm guessing, alongside Ray Allen. Yao Ming's still progressing, but him and Steve Nash not gelling as well, even though Steve Nash super happy here. Carlos Boozer as well. Joe Johnson. Everyone happy here. Good. I'm happy to see that in Sacramento. Dwight Howard now the best player in the Big Apple. A team that played pretty well in the playoffs. I got swept by Miami, but Miami did go on to win that title, so can't be too mad. Baron Davis's team now in LA. Looking to re-sign an LA guy as well in LA. Playing alongside Shaq. After being traded to LA. Many, many years in Washington. Nothing I can really do for Dallas. Kenyon Martin's Kenyon Martin. He's been playing well for them. Eddie Curry's going down at 23. The Nets are cool. The Nuggets doing well. Okay. The Pacers trending downward, but still good. Nothing I can do with the Pistons. They did sign Rashard Lewis, who should help when he returns. He should be in the mix and help. They got young Granger, who did progress, but them signing Rashard Lewis is not a great sign for Danny Granger. Stoudemire going down. 23, that's not great, but him and Gilbert still a good duo. Josh Childress progressing alongside him. Tracy McGrady not progressing, but still solid, accepting his player option on a 1 year. Teamed up with Ron Artest. Lou Will, their point guard. Okay. Yeah, this team, I'm so tired of them. Gary Payton and Bano Udrich, the point guards. Tim Duncan happy here, though. So, can't be mad at Tim. Okay, Paul Pierce. Lamar Odom, Antoine Walker. He's happy. A lot of the guys are happy on their teams as well. So I can't do too much. Okay. Oh, Jalen Rose over here now. He's tired of being a sixth man. I know he was in the running for sixth man of the year this year. He didn't get it again, but well, he might not. Well, yeah, no, he'll start here. One of these times, maybe he plays point guard. He plays shooting guard, small forward. Who knows? Ginobili and Ginobili and Peja be running things in DC. Okay, I looked at all the team. I'm pretty sure. No, I didn't. Oh, yeah, man. The Bobcats are up. C.J. Miles, Devin Harris, Steven Jackson, Richard Jefferson not progressing. They got young Tyrus Thomas, Birdman, Anderson just going to get minutes because they don't have that many good big men. Garnett down too. Damn, Ryan Gomes. I hope Sean Livingston gets some minutes this year. It's not looking good for James Jones. All right, let's go to the Summer League. Going to Philly. 07 draft class. I should have that one. Is that one of my later ones? Okay, I got all the way up to 2010. I gotta be careful. 07. Hoop Summit Sim. And yeah, we got one of them dogs. We got somebody I gotta shoe up. We got Kevin Durant. The Durantula. Someone I'm also excited for. Greg Oden. Out of Ohio State. Mike Conley, his teammate, out of Ohio State. Jeff Green out of Georgetown. Glenn Big Baby Davis. Joakim Noah out of Florida. Rodney Stuckey. Aaron Aflalo. Carl Landry. Aaron Brooks. Gary Neal. Nick Swaggy P. Young. And we got some international prospects, technically. Rudy Fernandez, Anthony Randolph, Al Horford, Mark Gasol, brother of Pau Gasol, already in our league. Yi Yingalang. Thaddeus Young. I thought Thiago Splitter, my bad. Joel Anthony, the Warden. Frederick Roderick. I don't think that guy's okay. We advance. Okay. The Heat open on the road again. Two straight road games. I'm tired of this nonsense. Let's look at our mock. Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant's going to be the universal number one pick in the mocks. Good to see. Got a great draft coming up. The league is in Miami's hands. I feel like it's their world, but if there's anywhere you think you can beat them, especially out east, it's having the best center now, which technically the Bucks do have the best center out east. Pau Gasol also in that discussion. Yao Ming, technically the best center in the NBA. Ben Wallace up there in that conversation. With Shaq falling off, that it's an open world where maybe even Dwight Howard, the young center in New York, is the best center in the NBA, or KG is in the conversation, I'd imagine. But He's a smaller center, someone who's converted in that role. Kwame Brown coming over to this conference from Utah. Out at the power forward position, still the holdouts: Tim, Dirk, Antoine Walker, Elton Brand, Sharif, Amari. Good to see tweeners both ways, where you have guys like Antoine Walker and Sharif still in that top five or top five really, where he's only down because his feelings are hurt or he's nondescript. Former top pick, number 2 overall. Bosh also up here, even though he's kind of just a role player in his team's offense. Miami has a lot of contracts they need to extend this year. Actually went to the Wizards lineup. Small forwards. Argue LeBron James is probably the best small forward in the NBA. Followed by Carmelo, Pejo Stojakovic, Paul Pierce, Grant Hill, Carmelo's teammate, who plays a lot of 2-guard as well. So, 2 of the top 5 on the Bucks, and all of them in the East except for Paul Pierce. Glenn Robinson up there out west, now a Grizzly. Shout out to the big dog. Shooting guards look like the best players in the league list. Dwyane Wade and Kobe going forward. Vince Carter also up here. Jerry Allen up here. Jerry Stackhouse. Allen Iverson. Yeah, I probably have to move Jason Terry at the deadline. He is one of the top players. So I'll keep my eye out on this for the 76ers. And remind myself of that in the next video. And then last but not least, the point guards, where the finals MVP, the reigning champ, Chris Paul, followed by Nash, Marbury, Billups, Arenas, Williams, Kid up here as well. Great stuff. Great league. Miami is not rivaling what Utah did, but I mean, there's always a start. We definitely have a dynasty league where teams win straight. The Heat look more beatable than Utah did, though, early in their run, I'll say. Where it's Miami the last 2 titles, but Utah was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I know we keep doing that. 8 straight. Or is it 8? Is it 3? 6? Oh yeah, it's 8. But 8 straight finals appearances. Getting 6 rings. Tremendous feat. Only losses to Shaq and Elton Brand in the Wizards and Bulls. But the Heat, then we had that Bulls dynasty, which was only broken up by the Knicks for a spell. Before that, we had such parity. We had a little bit of Bird and Magic for a bit, which was, interrupted in the middle. We started right here. Moses got 1. Bird got 1. Magic went back to back. Bird went back to back. Terry Cummings got 1. Mark Aguirre went and grabbed 1. Tim Hardaway grabbed 1. And then David went on his run. Dino Radja broke that up. Bulls not even getting there. David Robinson came back for revenge. Then the Jazz came out of nowhere. No one saw this coming. And it went. This was the hell run. Where it's like, oh my God. What is the NBA? Yeah, they lost 1, 2, 4 finals games in that 6-year stretch from 96 to 01 in the finals. Then the Jazz, they lose 4 right here to Elton Brand, and then 4 more to Shaq in the next 2 years. But they dominated the 90s. The late 90s, at least. The 90s were dominated by David Robinson and the Jazz. And the 2000s are looking like, the Jazz were in early. The Bulls and Wizards got some. The Jazz had to show they're still here. But now it's the Miami Heat's time to shine. See how it goes in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, leave a like. Tell a friend to subscribe. We're trying to get to 300 soon. Always trying to get to these subscriber goals. Million bajillion subs one day. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. Rodney Rogers is out. Dang, already.